Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab where I do what I do for you in the wee hours of the morning, just like I like it. Quiet. Let's go. Today, rightism. Something near and dear to my heart. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. Message in the story. These are life lessons. I'm giving them. You tuning and receiving them. We got a good thing going. Let's rock. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission. That's what I'm on for my right thinkers to do just that. And there's some things you have to do that. And that is know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach them. I love that. That's why I do what I do for you. I got you. Stay tuned. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. I wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to Maya, be true. You know, I'm telling you, Maya is very important. If God can stand on her, I'm standing on her. That's why I pay respect. No offense to our men. Let's go. Right thinkers, let's talk about something near and dear to my heart. God. What God do you worship? You know where I'm going with this? That God or nature? Personally, I prefer nature. I'm not big on, okay? Some of us are. Why? Because this will bring along, will take care of a lot of you. I call it, money is a good deodorant. It makes you smell good. And it's a good makeup. It makes you look good. The more money you got, the better you look, the better you smell. So all that's all physical. That's all material. I'm a spiritualist. I work from a higher level. So understand that. Let's talk about what God you serve. And let's see where you fall when it comes to worshiping or nature. When you claim to be a believer in God, and that's what Christians are, I believe in God, okay, and you serve your ego, meaning you're saying this, but you're doing this, you are a liar. I teach that what you say don't match what you do, you're lying. There's no balance. That's what Maya represents. If you can represent Maya, it better be on balance and it better be on point. It better be just and orderly, reciprocity, all the good things, all divine. If it's not that, you're a liar. I believe, don't care. Start with that. I was told if I'm at the gate, you're going to have a problem. Oh, I know. I don't care who you know. Don't care. Karma, get him. I know God for myself. Oh, yeah. And my lifestyle will prove that out. I don't claim to know or believe in God. I live, do, and be what I claim to teach and be. A believer in God, a follower of God, but I live that. I don't just talk it. I got a problem with those who don't live it, but they talk it. I fellowship with like-minded people, Christians, who worship God their way and on their terms. I don't have a problem with that at all. If you choose to follow Jesus and call him God, that's your choice. That's nothing to do with me. But don't expect me to adhere to what you believe and what you follow. That's not how it's done. That works for you. Right thinking works for me. You ain't got to follow right thinking, but respect, we understand that because it ain't what you do, don't make it wrong. I never said Christians, Muslims, and Jews are wrong. I just said I don't follow their belief systems. Simple. Why? Because I know something else. That's all. I have something else. If all you got is that, work with that. I'm just trying to help you out and give you options that you ain't got to do nothing but understand, adhere to, and try it. You got to change nothing. All right? I worship and praise God. When? Daily. Not just on Sunday or Wednesday. I'm a Bible thumper on Wednesday because I'm on the prayer line. I'm a prayer warrior. Sunday, I fellowship and I worship with Christians. They think I'm a Christian. That's fine, because when I'm in church, I am a Christian. What I do and how I do outside the church is my choice. A lot of y'all do the same thing. You go to church 1 minute, you're holding it down. Next minute, you're wilding out. I don't concede to that. I don't deal with that. I still become a right thinker in or outside the church. I'm an acquiesce in church. I'm still continue to do what I do outside the church. So don't get it twisted. Well, you hypocrite. You say this, you say that. No, I know just what I say. My praise of God is in how I live and treat others in my day-to-day life. Not who I fellowship with on Sunday and who I pray with on Wednesday. That's my church family. We get together to do just that, and we're doing fine with that. I don't have a problem at all with that. The God I serve is the living God, a real God. Why? That's who rewards me. I don't have to believe in a God and hope He answers my prayers. I know. That's why I do. And this is how I'm showing you. This is the results of what you know and what you do. You will be true to you. That's what I do for you also. I teach you to do right, treat people right, and you will be blessed. He don't pick and choose. Every person who follows and obeys to what He wants you to do, He will bless you. I can't make it no simpler. Teach our young how to be blessed. Do the right thing. We reward them for doing it in school. Teach the same thing in the household. Teach the same thing in the real world, and they won't have a problem. If you know God, then you will serve Him with what? Righteous deeds and lifestyle. This is what the good people do. They just live right. They just do right. Those are God-fearing people. Not scared of God, but fearing that if they don't do right, the thing that will happen to them, so they do the right thing. That's what makes you fear it, doing the wrong thing. Why? There's the consequences and things that come with doing the wrong thing. Blessings come with doing the right thing. Usa. Let me see, what was that? I hear people say the living God. There is no other God. Definitely not dead. I don't get that concept. Again, that's just one of those things I'm listening. The living, true living God. Really? So that's the tidbit. Let me get back. Okay. First of all, God is energy, aka spirit. We know that they don't die. It's immortal. So to say I worship the one living God, if it's one, He's got to be living. He is life itself. God is pure spirit. Our ancestors' worship was the original worship. Pray to who you knew. I'm going to prayer. When I go into my spot, I'm talking to my Father. My mother's still here. I can call her on the phone. I can go visit her. So she's not doing her art in heaven. She's still here with me on earth. But I do have a Heavenly Father. We all do. How you feel about your father don't mean jack. That's personal. He's still your creator. He's still your maker. You got people who don't believe in God. That's fine, but they don't even know who God is. Being a bastard is being fatherless. We all born into the world. You just don't know your father. Don't be a spiritual bastard. Sorry about that. I don't know why I went there, but yeah, why? Because I put a face to the God that I worship. We all could. I ain't the only one. That's what's called ancestral worship. I ain't going there. Don't do that. Woosah. I'm about to flip out, but let me calm this down. God is pure spirit. Ancestral worship is putting a face to God. That's all it is. That's all it is. God said, let us make man in our image. Your mother and father have to be your creators. Why? That's who you come from. The God who created the world, don't worry about that nonsense. Put a face so you can have somebody identify with the God of your understanding. If that's what you need, that's what you should do. But praying to this fictitious God that you just know God don't really help you. Calm it down. Oh man. Okay, here we go. We're down here now. This one I got an issue with. Stealing in the name of God. I did a lesson on that a while ago. I did a whole lesson, but this is just a paragraph of how I feel about that and what I'm seeing. I see some devils, evil people in God's house, stealing God's praise from the ignorant people who don't know no better. If your discernment isn't good enough to realize that this guy, Creflo Dollar, Joel Osteen, if you can't discern what they saying is not good, that's a you problem. Simple as that. I'm moving on. I got some more stuff to say. Now, and those guys, if you're stealing, aka in the name of the Lord, or taking advantage of the less fortunate, again, I'm a teacher. I'm not trying to hoodwink you. I ain't trying to bamboozle you or trick you. I'm trying to enlighten you. They claim to do that. They claim that's what they're doing. But the whole time, they're taking advantage of you and stealing in the name of the Lord, because you're going to take your hard-earned money to give to these rich guys who preaching what they claim is God, whatever. Another thing, okay. But that's what I call stealing in the name of the Lord. Watch this. Now, being the boss, the CEO, head nigga in charge, man of power, you're held to a higher standard. And that's personal. I tell people power corrupts. If you're not virtuous, if you're not a good dude, when you get power, it's not going to make you a better person. You're going to exercise your right. And that's where sneaky and deceitfulness, and that's where the ego creeps in and says, get some for yourself. Take care of you. As the leader of an organized crime syndicate for 5 years, I never not took care of my people who made it all possible for everything to work. Top down, everybody got paid. Nobody was shorted. Nobody was taken out. None of that nonsense. Your ego will get you to the top if you're ego-driven and have some intellect. But guess what? It's not God's doing. So you won't stay there. You won't last. You're going to crumble. Why? Because when chinks in the armor start to show, people will see who you really are. And if you're perpetrating, you can't hide. Why? They're going to be seeing stuff starting to show. Okay? Being true to thyself means you won't lie, cheat, or steal from yourself or others. I can't rob from Peter to pay Paul. I don't have that concept. Why? I don't know where that comes from. But if I'm in control, if I'm orchestrating something, we all doing this for the money. When I was a hustler, that's what it's all about. You got to pay your people for working. We're doing stuff that's illegal, that they can go to jail for, lose their freedom, and you're not going to pay them. That's my concept of the drug dealer. Now, as a good guy, when you got people putting in hard work for you, doing their due diligence, making you look good, doing the things you asked them to do on the strength and you don't reward them because you want all the, but you want to give her accolades. I can't eat and put gas in my car with accolades. Understand that. I'm moving on. Then you got next one. Here you go. Money lovers, not God lovers. But they tell you they love God. They perpetrate being godly, but they really money hungry. But that's what they're going to have to deal with when karma comes pay them a visit. So don't worry about them. Don't take it personal. It ain't your judgment to call for what they... No. Trust me on that one, okay? I used to make over $5,000 a day. And I love the money. I could care less about God at that time. Why? Money was giving me everything I need. I didn't need God. God didn't come into play when the money was gone, the freedom was gone, the ability to do what I want to do was gone. But all I had left was me and God. And I still didn't really get the lesson, but I got closer to God because I started feeling like, wait a minute now, all the other stuff is gone. The only thing here is me and this guy that I'm having a conversation with. In 60 days in solitary confinement, we got real close. That's what I'm saying. I remember that lesson like it was yesterday. But I still didn't really get it. So it took me a while, but I got it now. All right, that's the point where I'm at now. Okay, watch this. I love the money, the love of money, which is now I consider the new God, will have you doing a lot. Have you doing almost anything for that money. Women sell her body. Men will lie, cheat, and steal, sometimes kill for that money. We've been doing that a long time ago. The OJs, money. It haven't changed a bit. I think it gotten worse. Why? Well, no, it ain't got worse. We just haven't gotten smarter yet. We're still under the influence of money. We still do that flip and dip for that money. I see people, love for money is stronger than their love for God and their people. That scares me. For people in power to have that kind of mindset, that really scares me. Because that's telling me, you're not going to do right. Most of the people in power don't. Why? They don't want you to do right. They want to be able to control and manipulate you. If they give you money, if they make you, they can break you. Kanye. See? I ain't got time for that. I'm telling the truth. Yeah, but my man, okay, at what expense? And who's learning or benefiting from you going through all this? You sure not. But maybe he is. Maybe this is part of his plan. He got maybe have an agenda. Most people do things have an agenda. Trust me on that one. There we go. Back to the lesson. All right. Today, I love God over money. I can't believe I'm saying that. He'd have never said that. He'd have never said that. Okay? Understand that. I won't serve money over God. Won't happen, never will, did it, so I'm not going that route. I'm at the mouse and the maze. If I got shot, I'm not going back that way no more. When I forsake God, it didn't get me nothing. I'm not going to do that again. Money. Where I'm at. Okay, here you go. If you're willing to lie, cheat, steal, or even kill for money, you're a money lover, not a lover of God. That's obvious. I ain't going there. I can go all kinds of ways with that, but I'm about to wrap it up. I got to go. I appreciate you tuning in. Let me finish this thing off. Let's talk about false prophets. Love is for riches and goods, not God. It's all me and I. But we as non-discerned using people helps them maintain their status of getting that money. We just gotta send them money. I've been doing this now 5 years. Anybody sent me a dime, but that's because I haven't asked for nothing and never will. I'm still not too good at asking for subscription to like and tune in my channel. I'm not gonna ask you for no money, so understand that. Let's go. False prophets, love for riches and goods, not for God. I see the mega church preachers Osteen, 50 cent dollar, whatever it is. I can't do that. TD, my man. Like, okay. Living. I just saw them guys got $1 million homes. And they tell you, God want that. Joel Austin said, well, this is God's, but his little smirk. I want to just calm down. Yeah, it's personal. Don't get there. But it does something to me when I see them doing that, and they just don't come off as sincere. I don't know how y'all just think these people was, so ain't nothing godly about them. Nothing. Again, nothing. $100 million a year to preach people about God, teach people God. I ain't going there. Let me move on. This is a lesson about false prophets, and I look at them as just that. The mega church preachers, I look at them as false prophets because all they do is signify and take money. I listen to their sermons, and I be sick. I want to go take a shower. Why? Because it just, it just don't feel clean. Maybe it's just me. Maybe my spirituality is that point where I just can't stomach some of the stuff that I see going on in the name of God. So yeah, I cringe. So yeah, that's my point. False prophets. Rich preachers are not true men of God. Why? They get money claiming this. No. If you think the richer you are, the more spiritual you... No, that's crazy. I could never be a preacher. Why? I know spiritual truth and I live by them. I can't lie and cheat and steal till somebody give me their money. I was told by my brother years ago, you won't get rich telling the truth. Newsflash, I ain't trying to get rich. My goal ain't to get rich. My goal is to enlighten and tell my people. They ain't gonna do it riches. If your goal to get rich by hoodwinking your people and send them down that road, then that's a you problem, not mine. I don't do that. Understand that? Wow. Let me get this over. I'm sorry about that. I did that last one to wrap it up. I'm a sage. Proud to be. Why? Because I know what it is. I don't charge or ask for money. For what I teach you, I do what I do for you. That's what I do. That's right thing of philosophy. Continue. Tune in. I appreciate you. I got more for you. You know that.